Hi guys, my name is Zen and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over my favorite crystals and why. And not only that, I'm also going to give a little advice on how to choose your crystal by the end of the video. So let's get on to the show. First crystals I'm going to talk to you about are the ones that I find aesthetically pleasing, the ones that I'm really drawn to on a visual level and not like a magical or spiritual level. So the color that I'm drawn to, it's powdery blue. It's like almost like a blue gray color. Um, this geode I have in my hand, for instance, this one, I'm pretty sure this is a Celestine geode because of the color, but it's really beautiful. And I don't use this for magical purposes, but in case you guys, are drawn to the geode is good for, it's good luck, protection, and relaxation. So, again, I'm just gonna ooh, it's so pretty. I'm sorry. I really love this geode. The next color that I'm really, or actually no, color, derp. This is the color, like everybody knows. Okay, it's the next stone that I'm drawn to. Uh, Visually is the blue lace agate. Let's see if it zooms in on that. Oh yeah, there we go. So here's the blue lace agate, and I'm pretty sure this one is a blue lace agate as well. It just has some flecks on it, but it has like same side of stripings on the side, as you can see right here. Wait, sorry. Oof, I am mixing around everything here. But if you guys are drawn to the blue lace agate, it's good for peace, tranquility, and it's really calming. But a thing that I noticed about a lot of stones with this color, the light blue color, a lot of them are good for very calming stones. Now, this next one, not only do I find aesthetically pleasing, but I also work with it personally. And you may have seen it in my recent videos, blue calcite. So I've always had, well, I haven't always had this. I got this last year when my dad went on a trip and he came back with it. And I really love it because it's, for those of you who are into chakras, it's good for the third eye. But it's also good for psychic and intuitive enhancing abilities. So this is why I like to, oh, oof, sorry guys. This is why I like to use this with my tarot reading now. You may have even noticed that I start using more like intuition when I'm reading as well. And I think you guys have this guy to thank. So the next crystal that I am really like to use with spellwork is the tiger's eye. And this is my most favoriteest crystal that I have because I use it for everything pretty much. So it comes in 3 colors. It comes with brown. This is the one that everybody's used to. And the next one is red tiger's eye. And blue tiger's eye. Now these are good for protection, good luck. It's a really good stone to keep around like in your purse or in your pocket, If you guys are looking for, ways to help against the odd misfortunes brought by Mercury retrograde, then this is definitely the stone to keep on you. And what's cool is that, like, if you guys are into colors and you don't find this color appealing, you could always, dote on the other colors as well. Because they all mean the same thing, except the blue one. Not only are these good for, okay, all 3 of these are good for traveling, like to protect you while you're driving or, going somewhere far, different places. This one also very good for astral traveling as well. So if you guys are ever astral traveling, be sure to keep this on your body for protection. The next crystal that I like to use in spellwork is the Selenite. You guys have noticed this boy right here. Girl, boy. I don't know. I like to say boy for some reason. Um, so the Selenite, this is like the Energizer Bunny, you know, because it not only does it cleanse everything, but it charges everything as well. Here, let's get it more. There we go. Sorry, it's got like a shine to it. Ooh, look at that. That's really cool. Okay, so this is really good for like, not only does it cleanse other crystals, but it usually like cleanse the energy of the room as well. So, um, and what's interesting is that it's like a self-cleansing crystal. But a little thing that I like to do instead of charging, like instead of setting out all my crystals out to charge, I just like, or cleanse, I just, I keep them around my selenite to do the job. And then during the full moon, I take my selenite out instead. So it's just one crystal instead of having to take out like, big giant buckets full of others. Well, not buckets, but bowls full of crystals. It's just more easier that way. So where's my other one? There you are. Another one you guys recognize, my amethyst. This is my oldest crystal that I've had. I think I got this when I was like 5. I have no idea, maybe younger. But yeah, I like to use amethyst for stress relief. It also brings wisdom, and it's great for dreams. So if you guys have a nightstand or a little table by your bed, just keep it by your bed so that it could be like your sleeping buddy at night. So I keep this guy by my bed right here. He's like a smaller version. We have next that you guys recognized is the rose quartz. And with the rose quartz, it's very healing. Why did I whisper that? That was really weird. But it's great for emotional healing, and I like to use it for self-love as well. It's not only that though, it's like the all type of love type of crystal, like you could use it for any type of love spell or emotional healing spell. But I mostly like to use it for like self-love spells, like when I'm having off days and things like that, and I need a little boost to remind myself like who I am or what I am and stuff like that. But I don't use this guy. This guy stays on my desk with the other big guys. But this is someone small like this is what I use. I don't. It's really weird. I just noticed that I refer to them as someone and guys instead of something. I don't know, because I don't know why I do that. But anyways, last crystal that I like to use is the regular quartz. Sorry, here it is. Here it is. Here's my regular clear quartz, excuse me. And this one's more like a rough cut quartz. I do have a little point as well, but it's back in that little area. So the quartz is like the amplifier, and I like to use this to boost my crystals or boost my spells. It's a really good substitute as well for other crystals. Like, for instance, if a spell requires you to have, let's say lapis lazuli, and you don't have lapis lazuli, and you could just use clear quartz to substitute it. And also, if you guys are really into symbolism, like me, for instance, I like to use symbolism in my spell work. I like to use, and little note, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like to use dyed crystals. This is quartz. The only difference is it's dyed. But just because it's dyed doesn't mean it loses its power, you know? It just means it has a little extra oomph to it in terms of symbolism. So, you know, I have a lot of these guys. My dad got these for me one time last year, I think, also around the same time as the calcite. But where is the other one? Here it is. Crackle quartz is her. I have crackle quartz as well. Crackle quartz, just because it looks like all cracked, that doesn't mean that it's less quartz as well, because it's the same thing. The only difference is it has little crackles in it. See? But it's used exactly like quartz as well. So, you know, if you guys do chakra work, for instance, and, you know, you're missing a stone for a chakra, you know, you can use these guys to substitute the color. And if you're using spell work as well, you know, like say you're working on, psychic or divination or something, and, you know, you can use a blue again or purple, depending on which color you prefer to use for magic. So I'm going to give you guys a little story about the recent crystal that called to me, and that was Malachite. I was here, a little more closer. And it was really recently. It was like I think it was last month. I wasn't planning on buying it, to be honest. Like I went to the crystal shop to. Oh yeah, it wasn't last month. I bought my sister Palo Santo for her birthday. And as we were heading out, like I stopped and I looked to the side and I'm like, oh, and I saw Malachite right there and I'm like, I need this. Why do I need this? I don't know. I'm gonna get it. So I got it, and it turns out Malachite is really good for opening people's hearts and lowering their guard and inviting trust into love and friendships. And this year, I've been really guarded and closed off to, you know, almost every person, like new person who's come my way. So in a way, this is like a healing crystal as well. You know, it really did help me lower my defenses, and I ended up making a lot of new friends. So, you know, it's really good to uh, trust your what like listen to your intuition, or like, you know, like if something tells you, oh, stop right there or look over there, and you see, you like the first thing you zero in on, like that means, you know, there's a reason why you are looking at that particular thing at that moment. And that's really cool to me. So the only advice that I have for you guys, besides that, what I just said, is if you guys want to use crystals for spell work or crystal work, and you haven't done it yet, like if you're doing this for the first time, you know, this is for the first timers who are barely starting out. The only advice I have for you is to use the crystals that call to you, the ones that resonate to you, because those are the ones that will be the most eager to work with you. And yeah, that explains why I say, you know, I refer to them as someone or guy, you know, because they do speak to you in a way. So thank you for watching, guys. If you found this entertaining at all, feel free to subscribe. Um, and yeah, I have like a bunch of links in my description box down below if you feel like joining a Discord server where I talk about witchy things or video games. Feel free to join that. And I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.